So after getting a couple of signings done yesterday, 2 in fact, we have, of course, a lot more business to do today. Hopefully we can get some more names in. Well, I say maybe, we definitely need names out, and we need a big win in this first game as welcome back, guys, to episode number 2 of season number 2 of the Barcelona rebuild here on FIFA 22. All the 2s today, as we don't have the 2 today. Actually, we do. These finished second in the league last year. Big spoiler right there who we play first, of course, but not really a spoiler. We haven't played any games this season already. And if you haven't seen the last season, make sure you go down below this video, click the big red subscribe button, and make sure it turns grey with that notification bell right next to it switched on so you know when videos are coming out. And then, of course, go to the channel and watch to your desire. If you're wanting to jump into Season 2, that's completely fine. As the spoilers on the screen, the Super Cup was unfortunately lost to PSG. 3-2 victors over us. Luckily, Messi didn't score against us, but Neymar did, which really hurt as Atletico Madrid. What a big game to start the season off here with Barcelona in this second season, as then we have a week break already. Bit peculiar, and then we move on to Valencia away from home. Not the easiest games of, should I say, not the easiest games as well. That was a bit of a tongue twister, as Almeria is the team after that. And of course, deadline day, which maybe we get half done, maybe we'll get it all. And of course, for a big game first up, we need to get our team right for this fixture. And it's hard to pick with from the players. And you can see a lot of them fatigued from the first game. We did go ultra attacking to try and win that game against PSG. I'll take it to pens or whatever. So we have a slightly tired team. We've got Ter Stegen in goal though, and I am going to trust the same squad. Dest, Araujo, Christensen and Mingueza just over Balde, as the ice cream van is very loudly behind me. You may be able to hear that. I'm keeping that in the video. As Kessié, Frankie de Jong and Pedri in the midfield, Ferran Torres, Memphis Depay and Ansu Fati, as the bench consists of Richarlison, Dembele, Philippe Coutinho, Gavi, Garcia, Balde and Neto. As how are we going to do against Atletico? And we do hold on to what should be a home advantage, as Jan Oblak is in goal against us. Good goalkeeper. Carrasco, Felipe, Laporte and Roberto. Of course, Felipe suspended in the Champions League after the City game. Lodi, Koke, Saul and Llorente. That's of course a real life game I spoke about just then, with Antoine Griezmann now permanently an Atletico Madrid player, and João Felix. As Luis Suarez retired, is he just not getting chosen? Who knows? As Christensen, Kessié, we need to start this game off very well and just get on the front foot. Home advantage needs to count. Of course, last season I don't think we lost to Atleti in the league, as that was a rough challenge to start it off with. And Antoine Griezmann, the ex-Barcelona man, is off the field already at Camp Nou. Now that is not what I expected in the first home game of the season. Bad tackle on Kessié, no studs up but straight through the back. I think it's correct. He's off. We've got this game for the taking already, and what a time to get sent off right at the beginning, so we've got to go for an Atleti here. We can't be finishing below them in the league this time round, as Ansu Fati finds Oscar Mingueza whipping a ball in towards the goalkeeper, but Oblak captures. Really am buzzing with how that's gone, as Oscar Mingueza, Christensen, Pedri, now Frankie de Jong onto Kessié with a bit of a heavy touch, but we've still got the ball away. Ansu Fati finds Memphis. Oh no, it's not Memphis. It's Pedri with the low socks as he cuts inside, and Oblak does very well to save it. You can see they are a defensive team as it is, but without an extra striker, they're going to be very defensive, as Araujo been scoring from corners. Just got a skimmer on that one, not the greatest. And João Felix is going to have a lot of running to do today, as Marcos Llorente, Mingueza with a slight stop. Sergio Roberto, our ex-man, of course, who joined them from us for free when he got released from that contract. He'll be wanting revenge against us. However, he's got to mark Ansu Fati a little bit better than that. Another tackle, though. They are being very undisciplined, as Frankie de Jong tries to squeeze that ball through to Memphis Depay, who's going to try and cut back inside, get a shot off. Kessié, it falls to. Now, no, that's Kessié. I got mistaken. Literally focused on the tiki-taka football. I don't even know who's who. As Oscar Mingueza cuts back. Memphis Depay. That's a sweet turn from Pedri, but Koke with a good challenge on him right there, as João Felix is going to try and run away. Saul, Koke again. João Felix out wide to Marcos Llorente. Of course, they've always got loads of central midfielders playing across that Four in the middle as Llorente with a passing to João Felix. Now on to Koke. Is rounded Araujo. He's got the ball through to João Felix. And how have we let that squeeze in? 1-0 to the 10-men Atletico. Of course, it's against the run of play, but how have we let that happen? It's just an easy ball, really, round the corner to Stegen, just not on his toes enough. 1-0 down. And Pedri with a pass around the corner now into Frankie de Jong. We're searching for an equaliser after dominating this game, as Frankie de Jong doesn't really have that pass, but Pedri makes a little bit of an option, and Pedri's put it in! I never expected that shot to go in, but we're level straight away. I'm not getting my hopes up because we should be in front, but still, the youngster with it. Entertainment shining through. Frankie de Jong just holds it up. Beautiful play into his fellow central midfielder, and he just smashes it past Jan Oblak and through the legs of Sergio Roberto. He won't like that against his former club, as Frankie de Jong into Ferran. Now Memphis. Can we chip this over for Ansu Fati? This could be another big chance. Ansu. Is that handball? No, Felipe's just really weirdly blocked it, but that was another big chance which we probably should have took. And please watch João Felix better than that. Christiansen being outpaced. You can tell the defence is slightly tired. 1 week break after this game still, though, as Marcos Llorente. What's he going to do? He's going to whip the ball in. He is. Poor one. Straight into Oscar Mingueza. Ansu Fati to whack that up as far as Memphis, but the whistle blows. I'll take it. 1-1, but it should be more, and I feel like it will be more. As in other news, I just saw it flash up, playing at the same time as us, Cadiz, who survived relegation, just finishing above the bottom three, and Real Madrid are playing. Cadiz are winning that game 1-0 against Madrid, as that means we've really got to try and get a win here to get a leap head start on both Madrid sides, of course. As René Lodi, I'm trying to focus too much, and they've got a shot off, and Ter Stegen has to save. Oh, this game's really, really affecting my concentration, as corner ball for Koke. Kessié, Saul wins it! Ter Stegen knocked it onto the post, and how is that a penalty? It hit Saul's hand. I'm pretty sure it hit his hand, not ours, off the post. There is no handball in that move at all. There is no handball. Yannick Carrasco against Ter Stegen, who's just made a massive save. And he saves the penalty as well. Right. Come on. Steady the ship now, boys. A little bit of a scare right there. That save from Ter Stegen onto the post, though. Amazing stuff, as he only can punch right here. Oscar Mingueza, please help us out, as that's comfortably into his arms right now. And Oscar Mingueza winning the ball in the middle of the park, but Saul getting there ahead of Kessié and chipping it over for João Felix. Araujo, that's absolutely brilliant from a man who's going to be absolutely shattered, but still can't take him off, the new captain, as Frankie de Jong puts a beautiful ball through to Ferran, who's not really been involved in this game, cuts inside, and Oblak with an amazing save. Can you believe it? Think it is time for a change as well. Memphis Depay is going to come off for Richarlison right here. We've got Coutinho, Dembele, Gavi, Balde's telling me to take Mingueza off. I feel like the defence can't be changed in the game this important. So Richarlison to come onto the field over Depay. How's this going to go? Not the corner, I wanted that. No one was instantly short, which I wanted, as Araujo. Rodrigo de Paul comes on for them as Richarlison through. Imagine him getting a debut goal right here. That would be amazing in a Barcelona shirt, as Araujo passes into João Felix. He is on literally his last legs, as Mingueza now into Richarlison. Out wide, so Serginho Dest not involved really in this game. It's through to Pedri again, tries the shot. Marcos Llorente with the ball around the corner right here into Sergio Roberto. We've really got to take the most out of this game with them having 10 men. 18 minutes left now, and Roberto is round Mingueza. It's a good ball towards the back post. Serginho Dest. How are we letting Renard Lodi beat us to that header? That is poor from us. And the 10-man Atleti take the lead again. Very, very poor. We just need to kick on this season. And that is shocking. Not the opening day we wanted, but Dest beating in the air. Oh, Ter Stegen can't save it, and that's poor. So it's time to make the changes. Ousmane Dembele for Ferran Torres, who hasn't really got involved. Missing one shot. And Felipe Coutinho back in the mix here at Barcelona after a good loan deal at Aston Villa. And he comes on for Frankie de Jong. I know Frankie's amazing, but He's not as attacking as Dembele hits the deck when he had a good opportunity to get the ball right there. Kessié, he's messed it up. Renard Lodi with it here as well as he's whipping the ball into the box. Please don't lose out on this header. Christiansen, João Felix. Ter Stegen has had an absolute masterclass today, and we're still probably going to lose this game. What a save from Marc-Andre as the ball's coming into the box. Ousmane away at the near post. Can't reach Ansu Fati. Bakil's not a good one. This might bounce here for Coutinho, who hooks the ball out wide to Richarlison. What can he do? Cuts back inside himself. Araujo. Can Ansu Fati make a move in behind? Can we get the ball to him? Not really. It's on to Christiansen forward. That's a bit of a shock as Mingueza, he's absolutely done. Fighting for this equaliser, you can see we're fully attacking. Angel Correa passes it backwards into Sergio Roberto. Don't let him get that ball through. Kessié, beautiful, but still not much time left. And he is around as he's sticking a ball into the middle, and Marcus Llorente is ending the game. He's ending it. He's hammering it into the back of the Nou Camp net. And we are going to lose 3-1 to 10 men Atleti. New signings are required. And I'm not exaggerating. I think the fullbacks have been very woeful in this game. It's round there and it's just hammered in. I mean, no passion or desire shown from most defenders. Serginho Dest has a shocker. And we've had a shocker altogether losing this. And we really need to step that game up. Step that game up, because that game we just played was terrible. So we lose right here at home in the first game of the season. Not the best, but we go into the market. We sign, definitely. I know we need to sign. We get the next 2 games done and we win them, because that was a big opportunity missed. And we're in the relegation zone, but I don't think we'll be too worried about that after 1 game. As Sassuolo want to buy Ray Manage, we'll get rid of the deadwood a bit. And of course, I forgot about that last episode. The release clause was met from Dortmund for Serginho Dest. 35 million. I didn't really want that going through. I don't want to lose him altogether. But he did have a bit of a shocker in that game. And as you can see, he's the only right back we have at the club. So contract negotiation. Can we get him to sign so Dortmund don't actually end up getting him? We're going to go with squad role rotational. We take that in once important. Okay, but I do plan on getting another right back after that game straight away, as we'll go for a 2-year contract. There we go, that's accepted. Release clause is a lot higher right there, which is perfect by me. And then the wage, it'll have to be increased if we're trying to get him to stay. 80k a week, reasonable. Probably going to be questioned by the fans giving him a contract after that last game, but it's something that I felt like needed to be done. So we've gone ahead and done it. And even though we've just given him that contract, I'm going to try and get another right back in right here straight away. Yes, in season number 1 he went to Manchester United. Noussair Mazraoui, linked heavily with Barcelona in real life. Very good player. We're going to try and sign him from United. He's on a very high wage. His evaluation's up. He spent a season there. Maybe he's not got along. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is still at the club. I double check, so maybe it's not too unrealistic trying to steal Mazraoui. Maybe he hasn't fit in at Manchester United. Has won 75 million for him. That is a lot. 55 million. I understand he's just gone to the club, but 75 million for a right back. 65 million. 72. We are whittling them down a little bit. He's only 24 to be fair. He's got years ahead of him as 68.5. That's agreed upon. All down to the contract now as he wants important. We'll accept. We'll accept. We will go for 3-year contract. Coming straight from Man United. Propose a release clause. I'm going to go 120 because I'm spending a lot of money on him. And that's accepted as wage. Would he take a wage cut to come to Barca? I don't know. I'm just going to offer him the exact same. And he wants a bit of a signing on bonus with that. Greedy for money, but hopefully greedy for success as well. Mazraoui joins. Our 3rd signing through the door. Another one technically coming from the Prem, but in real life he isn't in the Prem. Mazraoui, Richarlison and Traore are the 3 players we've brought into the club. We've fixed the financial problem a little bit, as where do we even put him in? We've got an amazing reserves, as I think Mingueza's very tired and he's going to have an extended break. Maybe Dest becomes a left back. Maybe he's more comfortable there. Balde behind him. Of course, we do have, what's his name? Truffier, but he's been injury prone. Same as Alba, who's knocking on a little bit. maybe that's the way we go. A manager has left the club, you can see right here, to go to Sassuolo, as we're going to skip on that training day, of course. And we have Valencia after a bit of a rest, so hopefully the team's fully ready. Portugal job ain't a bad one, but it's not one I'm going to be taking, as skip this day. Anyone asking to play? No, but a loan offer for Duran, a young goalkeeper, which we'll definitely accept from... what team is that? It's Valladolid, of course. I think being recently relegated, as Araujo's still a bit tired, but he's in the team because he is captain material since he's become the captain. As just the one change is Mazraoui and Dest go into left back. Got to try and get the fans on his side after that last game. And that is what we're going to go with for Valencia. And we're away from home, but I expect a response as Mamadashvili, I'm going to say that is, Lato, Herrera, Palista and Falquier at right back, with Vallejo, Guillamon, Soler and Menya. Up front is Goncalo Guedes and Burkat. If you ask me, I won't say it's technically stronger from what I've seen before, but don't ask me. I'm not very clued up on my La Liga knowledge. I'd like to say I've got the faintest ideas, as that's a rough challenge, but we've read it. And now Frankie de Jong is in the box. Instant start, can we get? No, it's hit Lato, but this might fall to Frankie. Hooking one back in. Ansu Fati with the overhead kick. Marchesali's on the floor. He has to punch it. Depay running at him. Will he punch that again? He will catch. Just imagine if Ansu would have put that into the back of the net, though, with Serginho Dest across to Araujo. Now Kessié. Now Frankie. We're going to go forward really quick. Pedri had a man running outside of him, which he feeds now in Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres to whip that back into the box. Depay arriving, just not there. Ansu gets this down. Pedri back heels that onto Ansu. What an assist that is from Pedri. Very quick thinking. I know I said his name wrong, but I'm happy. Right. 1-0 up for once. We lead in Valencia, and it's a good finish. Just look at that, though. For forward thinking. Flicks it on, and Ansu makes no mistake this time, just hammering it into the top bin. And Goncalo Guedes trying to squeeze a ball through there. Christiansen reading it into Kessié and Pedri. Frankie de Jong. Can we get Ferran running? Or can we get Memphis ruined? That's actually not gone to him. But instead it'll fall to Ansu. Not too upset with that. Ansu really going for it in this game as he's turned Falquier. This is good footwork from Ansu Fati. He's going to go himself and forces Mamadashvili into the save, if I've said that right, as I see Araujo at the front post. I trust the big man. Can the captain do it? No. Keeper quick off his line as Mazraoui with a pass inside. Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Memphis gets it down the line here. Ferran can whip one in. Ansu's arrived and he's won the header. And this goalkeeper, apart from the goal we've scored, has been phenomenal, to be fair. Mamadashvili, of course it's someone I can't say the name of, as this is a good move. Ansu tried one from the edge of the box, but Vallejo with the block. He gets the header. Araujo sends it over. Unlucky from him as Memphis cuts inside. Ferran on the ball. He gives it into Mazraoui. Now Frankie de Jong. We're going to go to this side. Kessié, Pedri, Ansu. Can we get this run around? We do. Dest. I really want this second goal to try and kill this first half off, and Memphis has got it. Beautiful header. And Dest, you know, at the left-hand side of the field, putting a decent ball in. Very nice indeed, as look at this, just round the corner. And Dest just whips it in. Beautiful leap and just beats the keeper who was rooted to the spot. Love it, as Ansu, round the corner. Memphis, round the corner again into Frankie de Jong. Needs to keep this away from his man as Memphis gets this. Back heel into Frank Kessié. Into Ansu Fati. This could be another one. Memphis steadying it up. And that had venom. Ferran Torres with a pass over to Frankie de Jong as we look to move again. Kessié, Memphis. Kessié drilling one across, and that's half-time. I didn't even see the clock. 2-0 at the break. I do see a response from the Valencia game. However, for the domination in this game, could be more. Saying that their keeper's done very well as Pedri into Frankie de Jong. Pedri again. Memphis Depay. We're going to go down the left-hand side here. As Ansu cuts inside. That's a good ball into Memphis. Returns it to Ansu. Unlucky. Always looking on the front foot as Christiansen. Memphis Depay. That's chipped over the top for Ansu. He's out wide. Takes a touch. Drills it low. And that was closer than it should have been. Mazraoui with a throw-in. He's had a very solid debut, I've got to say, as we've hit the hour mark. Thinking about Richarlison maybe making an appearance. I did want to make him our star striker ahead of course, Aubameyang, but It's pretty hard when Depay's up front and the wingers are playing well as Memphis across now into Pedri. Out wide to Ansu Fati and not a good ball. We've actually got someone staying down as well and I think it might be Pedri. Burkat on the attack. Don't say Pedri's that injury prone player still as that header's won. Christiansen and the game is stopped. Don't be him. It is him. Oh, it's Pedri, of course it is. We're going to have to take him off. And for this game, because we're winning, I'm going to go with Gavi. And I'm going to take this opportunity to make another sub. Richarlison's on. Carlos Soler with the ball forward into Hugo as he puts one behind Mazraoui right here. Don't want them getting back in this. Guedes onto Hugo again. And a good shot, to be fair. To Stegen with a save as we've made a change. Ansu Fati has come off for Ousmane Dembele. Ferran will get a bit of a chance because we are winning, of course. At the moment, I do prefer Ansu Fati as it's a save from Ter Stegen. How's this counter-attacking tiki-taka? Is that any good? Pass forward is into Richarlison. Over the top. It's only 2 passes that are required. Ferran Torres has a bit of a gap, but that's a poor pass. He's in fact not playing as well as I thought he would do, as we don't get that right there. De Jong, Richarlison, Ferran Torres stings the gloves of the keeper, who makes yet another good save. Very, very solid player. As Ousmane Dembele with a short one. Ferran Torres. Can he try and turn and get a shot? If he does, but straight round the throat. And Marcos Andre onto Carlos Soler, who switches one across. Goncalo Guedes into Ruben Garcia. It's through. It's Lato. It's Hugo. He's definitely offside, or... No? Okay, but the game's over anyway. 2-0 to the Barca. Wrapped it up early on. I feel like it definitely could have been more. We've got to work on our shooting. But 3 points is that what matters here. Satisfied. And we move up to 11th. Big push as Pedri is broken metatarsal injury. 2 months. Okay, I mean, as long as it's not as bad as the one before. As Arsenal putting a bid in for Felipe Coutinho, and to be fair, I don't see that happening. It's a no. I feel like Coutinho is one of them players I want to see shine. Want to give him his chance at Barca. I'm a fair manager, as I don't know why it's talking about Mazraoui having a lacklustre debut. He did his job, as we've got another job to do here, and I've just seen rescheduled fixtures. The Champions League will be upon us, but I'm going to be really, really sneaky, and I'm going to keep that till the next episode and focus on deadline day, one step at a time, as Duran has gone out on loan, and we'll get the team ready for Almeria. And knowing their situation, they're not the biggest of clubs, and with the big squad we have, I'm going to rotate. I'm going to try and keep a couple of players happy. As Ter Stegen in goal, Mazraoui Araujo is the captain and he's been on form. With Garcia and Balde, 2 younger ones getting the chance. With Kessié, De Jong, speaking of young ones, Gavi's in there as well. With Dembele, Richarlison and Ansu Fati. Yes, I've gone and gave Richarlison his full debut and Dembele a start. And let's have a look at the team that travel. We need our first home win. Macaridze in goal with Centelles, Monte, Ele and Buntiel. Costa and De La Hoz sit in, the captain, and Lazo, Robinson, Verscharien in front with Sadiq up front. And I'd prefer him not to be in blue. A little bit tricky on the eyes as my eyesight isn't the best anyway. As Mazraoui with a pass straight round the corner into Frenkie de Jong. Ousmane Dembele to just take his time, turning back in. Kessié as well turning out, and Gavi is going to spread a ball out wide to Ansu Fati. Can we get an early lead like we kind of did last time? Yuri Verscharien's a good signing for them as well. As Richarlison into Gavi and a shot at net. Yuri Verscharien with a pass forward into Sadiq. As, oh my days, how's he got that ball off? Robertone puts Almeria up front. 1-0 in front, should I say. I can't speak, I need sleep. And it looks like most of our team's asleep and I'm jealous of them. Poor. Very poor. We've just allowed him to turn. Sadiq in the box. Just gave it to the number 5. Slipped it into the bottom corner. Lucas Robertone has Almeria in front against this Barcelona side that have spent a lot of money. We've made 3 signings and spent the cash, but still we can't do well with them. Richarlison needs a goal as well. He's just skipped past his man. He's going to pass it backwards into Kessié. Now onto Gavi. Back heel. Frenkie de Jong. That's got to have hit a hand, no? Guess we'll just have to deal with the throw-in as Kessié. Sadiq gets it away. A good flick away as well. Onto Lazo. He gives that back into Alex Centelles. Monte. Across into Rodrigo Eli, who we managed, of course, at Nottingham Forest, a flashback. He wasn't too bad, unlike the performance we're having right here. It's dismal. We're not even getting many shots off compared to Valencia, of course, as Ansu Fati down this line tries to cut back inside. That's a bad challenge on him, but we've still managed to keep it. Oh, Kessier's got tackled as well. Luckily, Gavi's on point as Kessier put that through to Richarlison, who should be onside, gets his shot off and skies it. Frankie de Jong with the ball right here as he was looking for an option. Richarlison now. And Gavi out wide. Balde. Sometimes you've got to ignore tiki-taka and you've got to go over the top as what a save. Why is every keeper just amazing? Was Ter Stegen in the first game? That Savili, I can't remember his name. And now it's their goalkeeper, Sadiq. Back to goal. Robertone. Why are we so bad defensively? How is he getting that gap? Araujo, I've praised you. And you've left your man in the middle. You're the captain of Barcelona. This is Almeria. No offence to their fans, but we really shouldn't be losing at home to him, as Vasharian into Rodrigo. Eli Gavi's by far the only player trying and the best on the field, as Sadiq looking for a gap, and Araujo does get the tackling, but only just as the half-time whistle is blown. Needs to change. Frankie de Jong with the ball right here into Ansu Fati, and I feel like they've just got payback for me slightly weakening my side, but still it's a team that should be walking all over these. As Lazo with a pass straight into Araujo. Please, can we get one back? We're struggling to even get level. We have not had enough shots. As a throw out there to Ousmane Dembele. He's going to cut inside. He's going to make a pass into Gavi. And now he's going to go to the other side as well. Ansu Fati. Can we get that through to Richarlison? That is a very good ball onto the Brazilian. Can he get it back in the middle? Ansu Fati. And now Frankie de Jong. That had to go to either side of the keeper. Biggest chance we've had so far, as here he is again. Frankie de Jong. Can he do it this time? Saved by the goalie. I'm going to take Ansu Fati off for Traore. Maybe pace is the key, as that really should have been us in front. I mean, we've got a corner ball. We've got Araujo. We've got a front post to run towards. Keeper's ball. We've done everything in this second half, but still level as Centelles into Lazo. He skipped around us. Now back into Centelles. They're getting forward, and I do not like this. If they get a second, I swear, I'm going to sell the whole team, as Robertone into Tegeri and Gavi just going for it. Someone's going to try and win the game, as they've even made more passes than us. That is absolutely shocking, actually. A shocking statistic I didn't expect, as Gavi running forward through the middle. Here we go. He's travelling with the ball. Subs are due to be made, as Ousmane Dembele has it out wide into Frankie. Get this passing going a little bit. We are attacking. You can see how many players we've got forward. Frankie de Jong around the side. Ousmane Dembele whip it in. Richarlison needed to score that. Oh, this game is frustrating me at the moment. Richarlison, no. That is the biggest chance anyone can get. As Kessier off for Coutinho and Aubameyang on for Richarlison after he's not took that chance. As a corner ball in. Araujo beaten to it by Alex Centelles. Ousmane Dembele. Felipe Coutinho. Another good save. All changes are made. We're going for this. Araujo, please, a good delivery. Keeper has arrived, but only punched. Coutinho, edge of the box. Centelles blocks. I never thought we'd be scrapping for a draw against Almeria, but here we are. Gavi across. Aubameyang. Frankie de Jong. Surely hit a hand, but play on. No. Coutinho was going to score. If we miss this penalty, I might just explode. Oh my days, that was such an easy goal for Felipe Coutinho. And now the pressure is on Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now Kessie has gone off. I'm going to go for my favoured corner, and he does score at least. Why are you celebrating like that, Aubameyang? It's only 1-1. And Richarlison's going to struggle to get in the team, because now I've given Aubameyang a chance. Come on and scored a penalty. And of course, Depay's the main striker. I like this competition. What I'd like more, though, is to win this game, as Centelles passing to Sitergi. Now across, Rodrigo Eli. Mont into Robertone. If we stole that ball, Aubameyang still does have legs, I believe, in him to get running, as they've passed it backwards. It looks like they're going to play for the draw right here, passing it round a little bit. Yeah, we're not going to get time to get to the other side of the field, unless they actually try and nick it, which I would absolutely hate, but no time. A 1-1 draw with Almeria. A loss, a win, and a draw. A mixed bag, but shouldn't have been. As in fact, they are above us in the league. I didn't even notice that before the game. Maybe rotating has actually just done us in a little bit there because they're in 5th and we're in 8th. Oh dear. Don't know how to feel about that as Dembele offer Scott McTominay plus 7 million. Don't have me on. Funny, very funny. As how much have we spent? Can we have a look? 123 million and we've only made 21 million. Oh dear, and we're 8th in the league. Let's see what business can be done though as... Oh, Bayern Munich wanting Felipe Coutinho. He is actually just a bench player at us and that's a lot of money off the weekly wage budget. I really wanted to give him a chance, but for the better of his own football, I'm going to let him go to Bayern. He's been there before. He'll get game time. Weekly wage down. I want to keep him as just a bench player as he has left. West Ham want Ousmane Dembele. 32 plus Ben Rama. That's just a stupid deal. And just before we go, oh my... Ansu Fati's release clause has been met by Real Madrid. I do not think so. Let's go and negotiate that with Ansu Fati. If he leaves to go to Real after going through the academy of Barcelona, that is just such a snaky move. So we've got to make sure that doesn't happen because the fans will be on his back as it's probably the final thing that happens. I can't see me making any more signings. I just can't as an important role is accepted. No extension, he's already got 5 years. Propose a new release clause. I'm going to go 200 million. I think, yes, he'll actually keep it. Right, that's good, as he wants a wage increase. Fine by me, Ansu. You're staying on the right side of Spanish football. Deadline day is over. I've just skipped straight past it, and of course we get that last minute offer, which is Bayern Munich, 72 million for our captain, which is rejected. Been a very long episode, this one, I feel. Only 3 games, but we've played them all. And the Champions League, oh, I didn't see anything. You guys didn't see anything. Actually, if you've made it this far in the episode, I'm glad you've seen that. It's rewarded you. As thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell on as well as... Let's go for 6k. Let's see if we can hit 6k this year. That would be amazing if we could. We've already hit 5k. Thank you guys all for the comments you do leave on videos as well. I just want to say this time. It means the world to me, all your support and everything. So continue to smash that like button, help out the algorithm, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.